Today in this video we are going to discuss about polynomial, second chapter of 10th standard CBSE, but we'll start from the basic. Actually polynomial we have been studying from 8. What I'm going to tell is, if you don't know the basic concepts about polynomial, we cannot go directly to the 10th standard. So let us recall something what we have learned in class 8, class 9. Okay, so let us start now. What is meaning polynomial? All these polynomial like monomial, binomial, trinomial, linear polynomial, cubic polynomial, all are algebraic expression. It is an algebraic expression. Okay, polynomial, it is an algebraic expression. Okay, but what type of algebraic expression? Let us see here now. Suppose 2x cubed plus 3x plus 7y minus 5. Suppose one expression like this given now. But see, this is one of the algebraic expression. Why? In the algebraic expression we have two terms. One is variable and one is coefficient. One is constant. So constant means what is the meaning? The fixed number which cannot be changed. And the variable means what is the meaning? The value which can be changed. It is not fixed at all. It can be changed. We call it variable. So variables are denoted by, see here some letters are there, no, like x, y. Okay, these are all variable. Variables are denoted by letters, alphabetical letters such as x, y, z. Okay, and constant means numbers, numerical numbers. Numericals are called constant. And also here we are using variable, constant, and the one of the basic operations. Variables, constant, and the operations together, what do we call algebraic expression. So algebraic expression means what is the meaning? Is way of writing, express something now, but we don't know what will be the value. We don't know what is the value here, but it expresses something by using letters, numbers, and the operations. That's why it is called algebraic expression. Okay, so now let's come to the polynomial. This is the algebraic expression now. Then in this algebraic expression, the power, the exponent of the variable should be positive integral. Integral means what is meaning? It should not be fraction, it should not be decimal, and the positive means it should not be negative. So let us see here now. What is the exponent here now? 3. Here what is the exponent? No exponent. No exponent means what is the meaning? 1 should be there. Okay, whenever power is not there, variable is there but power is not there, means power should be 1. Here variable is y, power should be 1. Here you can consider as 5 into x to the power 0 or something also, because why? Okay, here two variables. I'll tell you that one in the next step. Okay, so now every variable exponent is positive number, and also all are integer. So this type of algebraic expression, what do you call? Polynomial. This is called what? Polynomial. Okay, the variables power exponent should be positive integral. It should be integer and also it should be positive. That time what we call? Polynomial. Okay, let us see some examples now. 2x minus 2 plus 3x square plus 5. Okay, here variable is x now and the power is minus, so this will not be a polynomial. Okay, another one I will give now. X cube plus 1 by x minus 5. Here x is the variable now, and here 1 by x is there now. This 1 by x can be written as, for example, okay, x cube. If I continue from here now, x cube, 1 by x can be written as x to the power minus 1. 1 by x meaning is what is the reciprocal of x. So this reciprocal can be written as x to the power minus 1, because here the power is 1 now. So in the exponential law we have learned, if we want to bring up, what will come? Power will be minus, then minus 5. So now the power is minus, so this will not be polynomial. In the simple way, if the variable is coming in the denominator, no, it will not be a polynomial. Okay children, and one more, this is the last one, last example. Okay, second example, third example, fourth example. 2x to the power 4 plus square root of x plus 5. Here, look here, see children. Here 2x to the power 4, power is plus now. Here square root of x plus 5. Square root of x can be written as x to the power 1 by 2. Now the power is in the form of fraction, so this also will not be a polynomial. Okay, are you clear now children? So if the power is minus, not polynomial. The power is fraction, no polynomial. If the power is decimal, no polynomial. It should be positive integral. That time what do you call? Polynomial. Okay, so now in terms. For example, 2x plus 5. Okay, this is one of the expression now, one of the polynomial. Left side of this plus, there is one expression, and the right side of this plus, another expression is there now. So that means how many expressions are there? Two expressions. Okay, what I am going to tell is, in the expression when there is plus or minus, in the expression when there is plus or minus. Okay, so now expression will be divided into parts, different parts now. Each part, this is one of the part and is one of the parts now. So each part is called terms of the expression. That means here tell me how many terms are there? Two terms. 2x is one term, here plus is there, so it is separated now. So two terms. Let me tell me this one, x square plus 2x minus 5. So plus, see, plus is there, minus is there. This one is one term, this one term, this one term. How many terms are there? Three terms. Okay, so terms you understand now. Then according to the number of terms, polynomial can be classified. So if there is only one term, what do you call? Monomial. If there is only one term, monomial. Already these things you have learned in the class 8. Okay, if there is two terms, binomial. Then if there is three terms, 2x minus 5, like the three terms coming means what do you call? Trinomial. Monomial means one term, binomial means two unlike terms, trinomial means three unlike terms. Like that, according to the numbers we will give the different names. Okay, so this is about the polynomial based on the terms. Next one what you are going to learn is degree. So let us see here in this example itself. Okay, we'll consider only these three terms. In this polynomial, what is the variable? X is the variable. So what is the highest power here? So in the polynomial, the highest power is called degree. Highest power is called degree. Sometimes polynomial can be two variables, three variables, four variables also. Okay, so now here we have only one variable, so the degree is 3. If two variable coming means what to do? In the term, in one term, for example like this 2xy, in this is one term only, because there is no plus minus. Okay, one term. In this one term itself two variable coming. That means how to find the degree? Both the power should be added. X power is 1, y power is 1, so the degree will be 1 plus 1, 2. Okay, like that. Three variable coming also, in the same term, three variable coming also, all the power should be added. That time what do you call? Degree of the polynomial. So here what we are going to discuss is only for the one variable. Let us see in the polynomial. Okay, before teaching this one, let me explain about polynomial in one variable. Okay, so let us see here now in this example, 2x cube plus 3x plus 7. In this polynomial, how many variables are there? One variable. If there is only one variable in the polynomial, we call it polynomial in one variable. Okay, so now polynomial in one variable is denoted by p of x, p of y, f of x, g of x. Don't get confused here. Okay, p of x means polynomial in one variable. What is the variable now? X is the variable. P of y, polynomial in one variable, variable is y. Similarly, polynomial, variable is x, here also variable is x, like that. So polynomial in one variable is denoted by this one. It may be like this: p of x is equal to x square plus 5x minus 7. Only one variable, no? This type of polynomial, what do you call? Polynomial in one variable. Okay, so now let us see. We have already learned the degree. Okay, now types of polynomial according to the degree. Example, 2x plus 7. In this polynomial, how many variable? One variable. What is the highest power? 1. So if the highest power is 1, what do we call? Linear polynomial. Okay, linear polynomial. So linear polynomial general form, any linear polynomial in one variable, linear polynomial in one variable, general form will be ax plus b. Ax plus b. A and the b are real number. A and the b are real number where a should not be 0. If a is 0 means only constant term should be there. We cannot say that is linear. Okay, x term should be there. Linear polynomial means x term should be compulsory there. Okay, and the power should be 1. That time what do you call? Linear polynomial. Okay, and the next one, quadratic polynomial. Quadratic. Okay, quadratic means, for example, look here now, x square plus 7x minus 5. In this polynomial, what is the highest power? 2. So if the highest power is 2, what do you call? Quadratic polynomial. Then what is the general form of quadratic polynomial? Ax square plus bx plus c. A, b, c are real numbers. All should be real numbers. Real number means any number. Okay, root number or plus number or minus number, fraction number, not a problem. A, b, c are real number, but one condition is a should not be 0. If a is 0 means this part will be 0, that means it will come linear polynomial. Okay, so a should not be 0. This term b and c can be 0, but a should not be 0. Next one, cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means highest power should be 3. For example, 2x cube plus 3x square plus 2x minus 5. Okay, highest power is 3 now in one variable. This is called cubic polynomial. So what is the general form of cubic polynomial? Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c, d are real number, but a should not be 0. Okay, a should not be a should not be 0. So that time what do you call? Cubic polynomial. So next one is coefficient. So in the polynomial, what is the meaning coefficient? Means, let us see here now. I will give one example. 2x. Okay, so in this term 2x is only one term, and also it is one of the polynomial. Okay, so let us see here now. In this term, how many factors are there? So 2 is one of the factor, x is one of the factor. So each factor in the term is called coefficient of the term. So 2 is also one of the coefficient, x is also one of the coefficient. If the question asking like that, what is the coefficient of x, you can say that coefficient is 2. Then what is the coefficient of 2, you can say that x. Okay, so now coefficient also can be classified into two. Okay, one is numerical coefficient generally known as constant. Okay, and the variable is called literal coefficient. One is numerical coefficient, another one is literal coefficient. Next one, according to the coefficient, one type of polynomial is there, we call it zero polynomial. What is the meaning zero polynomial? In the polynomial, each and every term coefficient should be 0. Okay, suppose in the polynomial 5 terms are there, all the 5 terms coefficients are 0. Okay, so in the polynomial, coefficient of each term is 0. That time what we call zero polynomial. So zero polynomial is denoted by 0, and also in the zero polynomial, degree is not defined. We can't find the degree of the zero polynomial. Okay, so constant polynomial. So constant polynomial means, for example, like 2, 7, minus 8, 7 by 2, etc. This type of polynomial, what do we call? Constant polynomial. Why this type of polynomials are called constant polynomial? In this polynomial, the degree of the polynomial is 0. For example, this 2 is one of the polynomial. Now 2, for example, variable is x. So this 2 can be written as 2 into x to the power 0. Why? 2 into x to the power 0 means 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. X to the power 0 means any number to the power 0 is 1. So it can be written as 2, only 2. Okay, so here the degree of the polynomial is 0. So the polynomial of degree 0 is called constant polynomial. So that, like that, 7 also can be written as 7 into x to the power 0. Minus 8 can be written as minus 8 into x to the power 0, and so on. Okay, so now here, what is the degree of the constant polynomial? Degree of constant polynomial is 0. Okay, constant polynomial means what will be the degree? Degree will be 0. Okay children, in the next class we'll see 0 of the polynomials, okay, number of zeros, and so on. Children, this is the first part of the polynomial. Second part we'll see in the next video.